Hi guys, you are welcome on board. This today we are going to discuss very crucial topic, the 7 steps of the law of savings that can keep you wealthy, that can keep you successful. The topic of our discussion today, what we are to examine today, what we are to look into today is the 7 steps of the law of savings that keep you wealthy. Have you ever wondered in your life? Have you ever examined? Have you ever thought? Have you ever taken notice why some people look to be rich? Why some people look to be prosperous, successful, even when they do not earn as much as others? Have you ever examined? Have you ever thought in your life that some people stay rich, some people appear to be prosperous, even when they are not earning as much as others? And again, on the other side, have you ever watched others, no matter how much money they are making, no matter how much money that is flowing into their hand, still they end up broke. At the end of every 3 months, at the end of every month, they appear broke, they appear in debt, they appear insufficient. The difference is not about luck. The difference between the prosperous man and a man in debt is not luck. It is not destiny. And it is not even about whether the prosperous man is intelligent or the broke man, the man in debt, is not intelligent. No, it is not like that. It is about obeying a principle. It is just about obeying a principle. Hi guys, thank you. Top up for you. Please just help sustaining this channel. Help me look up, subscribe, share, and hit the comment section. Comment, tell me what I should give you next. Tell me your observations, tell me your feelings. Subscribe, share. Let others benefit from this enrichment coming out from this channel. It is just about one man obeying a principle so powerful that once you master it, the moment you master this principle, the principles I am to discuss with you today, money will stop controlling you. You stop laboring for money. You stop hustling for money. You stop suffering for money. And you will finally begin controlling your financial future. You finally begin to be in charge of your financial progress, of your financial future. This principle is what I call 7 laws of savings, or 7 steps of savings. I come again. Please say it after me. 7 steps of savings. And today, I am going to show you 7 practical steps of these fundamental laws that will not only protect you from going broke, Not only that one, but it will also set you up to stay rich for life. That you will not be broke again. You will not suffer again. You will not be in debt again. But you continue to appear prosperous. You continue to appear worthy. And you continue to multiply, multiply, and multiply. The first step is to set a savings ratio. You hear me clearly? The first step of the law of saving is you set a savings ratio. This is the foundation of financial discipline. This is the foundation. Upon this foundation now, we start to build on it. This foundation now, it is just like you think like paying a bill. You know, when you are paying a bill, that will be the first priority. Okay? You pay yourself first. That is setting a ratio, a savings ratio. You pay yourself first. You that you are listening to me, when you earn income, first of all, you set up certain percentage. And right now, as you are listening to me, just try as much as possible. Decide right now as you are listening to me. Decide right now as you are listening to me whether you are going to set aside 10% of your income, 30% of your income. Notwithstanding, you decide, what do I want to pay myself first? More of your income, that percentage can be before you spend a single dime. Most people pay everyone else first. You fuel your car, you pay for laundry, subscription, you pay everyone else first. That is the mistake so many of us are making. Everyone else first. Maybe the landlord, wherever, maybe you are paying mortgage or wherever, maybe you settle restaurants, maybe entertainment companies. But the greatest mistake is that you forget to pay yourself first. You forget to pay yourself first. You forget to think about your future. Only what you are doing is to settle now, to settle today, to settle now. And that your tomorrow is paying yourself. But those who stay rich reverse this direction. I come again. Those people you see that are rich, those people reverse this direction. They secure their future first. They pay themselves first before they spend on their present, before they settle whatever bill. What you cannot mention. Most people, what you cannot mention. Most people have no idea how their money disappears. Have no idea how their money disappears every month because they don't have it. Small leaks sinks great ship. That day That impulse brings great sheep. That impulse buying on emotion, buying by feelings, buying on emotion, buying by feelings. They all pile of power. You have the who want to settle which bill are not necessary, which one are necessary, are not necessary, which one are necessary, which one actually about your emotion, about your feeling, about your ego. Once you set standard of tracking, you'll be able to categorize, and from these you try as much as possible to try and track this down. Cages, and suddenly, do you want to retain? What bill do you want to remove? Once there is tracking mechanism, you'll be able to know what part of the bill will stay, what part of the bill, what part of the expenditure relevantly you are spending unintelligently. If you are not aware, you can be free from debt. You can be free from poverty. You can be free from when you are creating. You think about the third step, and that third step is to create tree. When you are creating a tree, you are thinking of your savings as seed. It is not enough. The first step you took, it is not enough you save. It is not enough you track your stage is to see that your savings as a channel to investment. That investment is what I call a tree. A tree. A seed fill your stomach. The seed, maybe for instance now, a mango seed, a mango seed, or orange seed. This seed alone cannot fill your stomach. But when you plant, it grows into a tree that bears fruits over and over again. Your savings must not remain idle. You don't keep your savings this long into one savings account in your bank. You don't keep it in your house. You don't keep it in your wallet. But you must invest. That seed of a mango I'm talking about, that seed of an orange I'm talking about, you cannot throw it away. When you throw it away, it means you have consumed all your incomes. You cannot drop this, you cannot drop it somewhere. You drop it somewhere, it means you have consumed all your income. And you cannot swallow it. If you swallow it, you have consumed all your income. What you need with this seed is to plant it. When you plant it, it means you have invested your savings. Invest in real estate, in any other income yielding aspect of economic life. All these your savings must be planted in investment. One way or the other, they must be planted in investment. And this investment will continue to germinate. This investment will continue to grow. This investment will continue Because as this tree is growing, you continue to manage the tree. You continue to nurture the tree. The tree will grow into maturity, and it will start giving more and more and more fruits beyond what you alone can consume. So your savings must be planted as investment. Investment in assets like real estate, investment in stocks, investment in so many things that will yield further, or even simple savings accounts that grows with time. And when you are able to save a little in that savings account, you channel it into investments that will yield more and more and more income. The wealthy, that is the successful people, the prosperous people, the rich people, do not eat all their fruit. They plant their seed. When you take a fruit, maybe for instance now, a mango, you see it contains two parts, the flesh and the seed. The flesh is meant for today. You can consume that one, it's meant for today. While the seed is not meant for today, it is meant for the future. That is exactly when you earn your income, part of this income, that is the ratio, like 10%, like 20%, as you may decide, should be the seed of your own fruit. While the remaining 90%, the remaining 80% will remain the flesh. You see now, 90% or 80%, when you compare a mango as a fruit, you see, the flesh occupy a larger part of the whole fruit, while the seed is just small. But the moment you are able to plant this seed, the seed will germinate. And when the seed germinates, you start to manage it. You start to nurture it. It takes time. So you have to be patient. You have to endure. With time, the seed will germinate. It will grow. It will become a mature tree. And this tree will start producing fruits. And this fruit will be sufficient and enough for you to use as you like. So the prosperous people, the rich people, plant their seed and create harvest of financial trees. They keep feeding them long after the work is done. When the tree will start bringing fruit, and these fruits will continue to feed these rich people, these rich men, after they have worked, after they have retired, after they are weak. That is how money begins to work for you. Instead of you always working for money, you go to work 9, you come back 5, 9 to 5 every day. You are working for money. No, it's to be the other way around. Think like the rich people think. Think like the wealthy people think. Wealthy people don't work for money, but rather the other way, money works for them. And this is how money works for them. They try, in every income a rich man earns, he tries to set aside a certain percentage. This percentage will be kept until a point where it is enough for investment. And this investment will take a little time, like 5 years, like 10 years, like 15 years, like 20 years, like 30 years, like 40 years, like 50 years, as the case may be. And thereafter, the tree will start yielding fruits. And this fruit will be sufficient. Even when the man is weak, when it's not strong again to work, money will continue to flow in. This takes us to the fourth step. The first step is to delay gratification. This is very important. Delayed gratification. This is the ultimate test of wealth building. This is the ultimate test of wealth building. Please, if you are just joining, subscribe, keep this channel going, subscribe, hit the button like, share, and put your comments, your observations, your comments, your commendation, your next expectation. Put all these inside the comment. I can see, yes, thank you. I can see. Yes, thank you. And the channel will respond accordingly. What do you want to hear? What do you need? So when you see something you want, the natural law is that when your income is increasing, definitely your expenses will be increasing along the line. Because when you see something you want, you like new phone, like fancy cars, because you are having income now, you are having money now. That holiday you cannot really afford. You want to go, you want to enjoy holiday because you are having money now. Pause and ask yourself, at this point, sit down, pause, calm down, and ask yourself, just reason, maintain calm. Ask yourself this question: with this, what I want to buy today, will it be matter in 5 years' time to come? Will it be relevant in the next 5 years to come? Can I wait? Can I do without buying this? You ask yourself. Maintain your calm. Ask yourself again. Ask yourself genuinely, with the thing that I want to buy now, will it be useful in the next 5 years? Will it still matter in my life in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years? Or can I wait? Can I wait? Can I do without this thing? If I don't buy these products, can I still sustain it? Can I do without it? Ask yourself. Or you ask another question: can I get a simpler fashion now that is not as expensive as that one and is durable, of the same quality? Ask yourself these questions. Every time you say no to your impulse, every time you are able to say no to your emotion, every time you are able, you struggle, you muster the courage to say no to your ego. Remember, you are just saying yes to your future. You are killing your today to build your tomorrow, instead of you killing your tomorrow to satisfy today. Once you are able to say no to your impulse, you are able to say no to your emotion, you are able to say no to your ego, that no, I'm not going to buy this, it's not useful for me. No, this is just for ego, it is just for self-recognition, awareness creation alone. No, I am not buying. By the time you are saying that no, you are saying yes to your future. You are building your tomorrow by saying no to your unnecessary impulse. The strongest people, the wealthy people, the prosperous people are not those who lift heavy weights, no, or doing most difficult job, no, but they are those who can resist unnecessary unnecessary desire? Who can resist unnecessary impulse? Who can resist unnecessary ego and say, no, I am not going to eat the seed today? From this, we move on to the next step. Let me quickly recap for you. We are examining 7 steps of the law of savings. The first step is you set a savings ratio. You set a savings ratio. The second step is to track your expenses. You track your expenses, because as your income increases, your expenses equally increase. So you should not be moved, or you should not be controlled by your emotion, by your feeling, by your ego. The moment you are able to track your expenses, very sure you have successfully monitored your expenditure or expenses. Then number 3 is to create trees. That is, the savings you are having, it is not only to keep them idle. You don't need to keep them idle, but rather you take that seed, plant that seed. You take that seed, plant it, manage it, nurture it, and be patient. Within shortest period of time, this tree will grow into a maturity, and it will start bearing fruits that you can pluck, can consume, and enjoy yourself even when you are not working again. Then number 4, the first step is to delay gratification. You delay gratification. That is, you have the ability to wait, to ask yourself that will what you are buying today be relevant in the next 5 years? What you are buying today, will it be still useful in the next 5 years, 10 years, or few years to come? Or can I still do without this? Or can I get a simpler version of what I want to buy, cheaper, and having the same function? So all that is delayed gratification. You just need to think about your ability to say no, to say no, to say no, to say no to your ego, to say no to your impulse, to say no to your desire that are not necessary today, and say yes to your tomorrow. This takes us to the 5th step. Now, this 5th step is talking about to adjust as your income rises. You are to adjust as your income rises. You are to adjust as your income rises. That is 5th step. That is, I've said it earlier. When your income is rising, when your income is rising, when your income is increasing, you just have to adjust. It's either you adjust positively or you adjust negatively. That is, when we say positively, adjustment is that you don't allow your expenses to rise in proportionate trend with your income. That is the positive. You don't allow. You track your expenses and monitor. You don't allow your expenses to rise at the same level with your income. No. But the negative adjustment is that you allow your expenses to rise as your income rises. One of the biggest traps that keep people poor, that keep so many people poor, is lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is you allow your expenses, you allow your lifestyle to rise as your income is rising. The moment you start earning more, the moment a poor man start earning more, he immediately spends more. You see now, this is the poverty trap. The moment your income increases, immediately you adjust your expenses in the same direction. You try to look for new house, maybe on mortgage, I'll be servicing every month. You go for new clothes, new designers, expenses, very expensive clothes, new everything, new car, new shoe, new glasses, new lifestyle, because you want people around you to see that you have arrived, that you have made it this time around bigly. And that is exactly what you try to do. As your income rises, your your expenses as well increases. But you see, the funniest thing is that wealthy people do not come from upgrading their lifestyle. The wealthy people don't do that. Wealthy people don't allow their expenses to increase along with as their income no, at the same pace as the income increases. No, it comes from increasing your savings rate first. What I'm saying is that when your income increases, the only adjustment you make is to increase the saving rates first. Then carefully choosing which necessity you upgrade later, not now. When your income increases, you don't allow your expenses to increase, but rather you allow your saving rate to increase first. Then carefully you choose which most important things in your life you are to upgrade later. Every rise, every bonus, every extra stream of income should first feed your savings. I come again, this is what I'm saying. Every increase in your income, maybe your salary increases, every bonus that you are given, every extra stream of income you receive should first feed your savings, should first reflect in your savings, should first push up your savings before it feed your lifestyle. It's to be thereafter that it will reflect in your lifestyle, not immediately. That is how the gap between what you earn and what you keep continue to grow. This simple theory, this simple practicable step, okay, is the only gap between what you earn and what you keep continue to grow. That is, when your income, whatever stream of income, whether your salary, okay, whether your bonus, okay, whether extra stream of income, wherever new income comes legally, The gap you have to create this time around is that you increase your investment, you increase your savings first, you maintain your present lifestyle. You don't allow this change, this positive change in your income to reflect in your lifestyle, but rather is to reflect in your savings, in your investment. It should be thereafter. And when your lifestyle will change, will increase, that should be actually for those things that are important. Now going to number 6, step 6 now. You have done something wonderfully now. You have adjusted. You have learned how to adjust. You have been equipped with how to adjust as your income rises. Now, step 6 is to automate. That is automation. We are all human beings. Our willpower is weak. We are all animal of emotion. Our willpower, our ability to say yes and do it, to say no and do it, is very weak. So to overcome this challenge, you automate. Our willpower is weak, but systems are strong. You can build a strong system that will checkmate your weak nature. Your indecisive nature can be checkmated by putting in place a strong system. If you depend on self-control alone, you listen, you will fail, or you may fail. That is why the rich, the wealthy, the successful people remove emotion from money. They don't allow emotion and money to mix together in their life. They remove emotion by automating their savings. They have automated it. The moment income comes to them, automatically a system had been built by successful, by rich, and by wealthy people. A system had been put in place that as soon as income comes to them, the system will separate the savings automatically. Whether it is an automatic transfer or from the choosing account, from the checking account into a savings or investment account. As soon as a rich, wealthy man receives income, certain percentage had been automated already, that immediately that amount of money set aside for savings will go into either investment account or savings account. This is a strong systemic measurement put in place to checkmate the weak nature of every human being, or a system that locks money away. Some has built their account in such a way that they cannot withdraw below certain level, and the moment income enters that account, the savings had been protected, while the other part can be withdrawn. But the one that is meant for saving, the system had been built that the savings there is automatically protected. The moment income comes in, automation ensures that the future is funded first, without you having to fight daily temptation, without you having to fight hourly temptation, monthly temptation, or every moment temptation. No, you don't need it. You need it for nothing, because you have built an automated system that allows you to go ahead and fund your future first and fund your tomorrow first. So we are now at the final stage. The seventh step is to review always. Review always. Life changes. Understand this fact. So nothing is static. Life changes. Income rises, income falls. Nothing is stable. Expenses changes. Emergencies come up and opportunities open. If you do not regularly review your financial journey, if you don't review always, this is dangerous. You will drift off the course. You will get yourself offline. You won't know how you are offline. The rich set monthly. You see now, the rich, the way they are conscious of this fact. So they set monthly or quarterly reviews. They check their income, their expenses, savings and investment regularly. And they ask, am I moving closer to my goal? You ask yourself too. Ask yourself as you are listening. Ask yourself, am I moving closer to my goal? All the six steps we have mentioned. We have mentioned the first step. You set savings ratio. Second step, you try to track your expenses. The third step, you try to create trees, that is, you invest your savings. You nurture it, you be patient, you allow the tree to grow, to start bearing fruit for you. Then the fourth step, you delay gratification. You don't enjoy what you should enjoy tomorrow. You don't enjoy it today. Then the fifth step, okay, you try to adjust as your income rises. Sixth step is automation. Then the seventh step now, you review the step. That is all these steps. The six I have mentioned, you review them. Then you ask yourself, you can start this today. You ask yourself, as you are listening, you ask yourself, am I moving closer to my goals? Or am I further away? Am I far away from my goal? And if the answer is not good, as you are listening to me, ask yourself genuinely. Ask yourself loudly, faithfully ask yourself, am I moving closer to my goals? The goals you set. Am I moving closer to these goals? Or am I far away? And if your answer is not good, please adjust immediately. You just need to adjust immediately. Regular review keeps you awake, keeps you on your toes, gives you awareness of yourself. It's a self-appraiser, genuine appraiser of yourself. Even if somebody is deceiving you and you appraise yourself, you will know. Or else you don't want to be sincere to yourself. And intentional with your money. You are intentional with your money. So here is the truth. And you are hearing the truth. Wealth is not built in a day, but it is built daily. You don't build a wealth in a month. You don't build wealth in a year. You don't build wealth in a week. You build wealth daily, weekly, hourly, monthly, yearly, and continuously you build wealth. Every paycheck you receive is an opportunity to plant seed. Remember, there's no way you want to consume a fruit of mango that you will not see a tiny seed inside. So every income you receive, it is an opportunity for you to plant at least a seed, and this seed will grow to become a tree. This single tree, this one tree, will bear more and more and more fruit continuously for years to come. Or do you want to eat the whole fruit at once? You want to spend the whole income? You want to spend the whole money? Every financial decision you make, every financial decision you choose to make, I want to tell you, it is either you harvest or you burn everything down. That is, it's either you harvest in the future or you burn down your future. It's just as simple as that. And it is basic. The law of savings is not a suggestion. What I'm giving you is not a suggestion. What we are discussing today, it is not a suggestion for you. It is a survivor. You ask yourself, do I want to survive or I want to perish? You just have to take one. You can't take the two. You have to take one. Those who master it will always have trees of abundance. Those who invest, those who cares for tomorrow, those who think that when they'll be weak tomorrow, what are they going to be doing? They will have trees of abundance. Those who ignore it, those that will hear this golden message and definitely ignore it, I'm sorry, you might be forever be hungry. No matter how much money you touch. Now, I want you to pause and reflect. Ask yourself today, which of these 7 steps have I been ignoring? Which one have I been ignoring? Which of the 7 have I been ignoring? Is it, which one are you? One, you ask yourself, as you are listening to me right now, you ask yourself, which of these 7 steps have I been ignoring? Are you paying yourself first? Ask yourself. Or are you always last on your own list? Ask yourself. Ask yourself convincingly. Are you tracking your money? Are you tracking your expenses? Or letting it vanish without accountability? You spend without accountability. As it comes, so it goes. Are you planting seed into tree? Are you planting seed into tree? That is, are you saving? Transferring this savings into investment? Are you? Or you are eating everything today? Are you eating everything today? The answers to these questions will determine whether you stay broke or build lasting wealth. Take a pen and a book. Ask these questions. Provide answers. The answers you provide to all these questions will determine whether you stay broke or you build lasting wealth. It is not late. It is not late. You can start today. No matter no matter your age, no matter your status. If you have not taken this decision before, this is the right time today. As you are listening to me, it is your right time to do the right thing. And what is that right thing? Have a rethink today and implement these 7 steps. Start implementing today. And in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years, 20 years to come, you see how far you have gone. You look back and say, wow, so I can achieve this. So I can be this great. Financially, you have your freedom. If this message spoke to you, if this message hits you, please do not scroll away. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button to tell the algorithm this is powerful truth coming out from Easy Life for You Media. The world needs to hear. Please share it. Share this message with someone you care about, because financial wisdom is too important to keep to yourself. No, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with the loved ones. And in the comment section, declare this with me. Just declare. Go right now as you are listening to me. Go right now to the comment section. Put it there. Write. Type it there. Now, type it with me. Say this: I will save my seed. I will save my seed. I will plant my seed. I will manage my seed. I will nurture my seed. And my seed will become mature tree to bear fruit for me. That is your comment. You remember, all these comments come from you. And your first step towards a different financial future. Therefore, please subscribe now. Subscribe now. Allow this channel to continue to survive so that generations to come will continue to benefit from this channel. Subscribe now. If you want more life-changing insights like this, please subscribe more. Because on this channel, we do not just talk about money. We talk about transformation. We talk about success story. We give practical steps, implementable steps. Your journey into financial freedom does not start when you earn more. You understand it? It starts the moment you choose to save wisely. It is not only enough to save, but great to save wisely. To plant your seed and to grow your harvest. Remember this. Remember this. Riches come and go, but wealth stay with those who honor the laws of savings. I come again. I come again. Your journey to financial freedom does not start when you earn more. It starts the moment you choose to save wisely, to plant your seed and to grow your harvest. Remember this: riches come and go, but wealth stay with those who honor the law of savings. The recap. Today we have discussed, we have interacted, examined the 7 steps of the law of savings that keep you wealthy, keep you rich, keep you prosperous. The first step is to set a saving ratio. Here, you try to create a certain percentage from income. As your income drops, maybe 10%, 20% or more, has been programmed to be the percentage of savings. The second step is to track your expenses. There is one secret about human life. As your income increases, your expenses as well increases. Your expenses increases in the same direction. And many a times, if care is not taken, in fact, the expenses outpace the income increment. So therefore, you have to track your expenses so as not to buy things from impulse, from ego, and from all sort of unnecessary desire. The third step is to create three. It is not enough to save, but it is better, having saved, you invest. When you get a seed, you don't eat a seed. And when you don't eat a seed, you don't throw it away. You don't keep it. No. You plant that seed. Planting a seed means investing your savings. You manage that seed, you nurture the seed, you allow the seed to grow into a tree into maturity when it starts bringing fruit. That is investing your savings, allowing your savings to grow. Be patient, nurture it until this your investment start bringing another extra income. That extra income is what we refer to the fruit from the tree, and it will be multiple, enough for you to feed you, to keep you wealthy, and keep you rich. Number 4 step: delay gratification. Learn to say no to your impulse to buy new things. Understand that your ability to resist will help you a long way to preserve your tomorrow, to project for a better tomorrow. So not you don't eat your tomorrow today. Then step 5, adjust as your income rises. I said earlier that there's the secret about human life is that as your income increases, expenses as well increase. And many a times, expenses outpace the increment in income. But in this wise, try to adjust. When your income increases, let your savings increases in the first instance. Let your savings increases. That increment should reflect in your savings. And later, thereafter, as you have saved, you have invested, or if you now want to change a lifestyle, that should reflect in things that are important and necessity for your survival. Step 6, automation. That is to overcome human weakness so as not to mistakenly spend your savings. You can automate. As soon as your income comes, your account or your system must have been projected in such a way that the savings will be moved into a different account. Either separate savings account or investment account. That no matter how You won't be able to even get there, let alone you be able to withdraw it. No. And that will save you from daily temptation, from weekly temptation, from monthly temptation. Then the last one, that is step 7. Always review. That is from step 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. Review them, and you should be able to ask yourself, you should be able to ask a fundamental question. Am I able to follow all these steps? Or which one am I breaking? Which one am I violating? And by that, you know how to adjust yourself. You know how to move ahead. You know how to walk and do the right thing. And that is exactly what this is all about. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Let others benefit. And don't forget to drop your comments so as to be a guide for us about what to do, about what you need to hear, and about what you are getting, and your conviction, your determination not to continue the way of the past. Thank you. Bye.